Good morning, family. Good morning. Where's all my folks at? Sleeping in? Well, we didn't sleep in here this morning, I'll tell you that. Boy, no sleeping in here. Coda Bear showed up at 5 o'clock wide awake. And that means if Coda Bear's awake, everybody's awake. Yeah, are we here? Is anyone here yet? I'm just talking to myself. Oh, all right, good morning, Suzanne. All right. You're starting to top the list, sweetie. You can start getting up there, Crystal. Good morning. Roddy Neal, good morning, buddy. My buddy. Yeah, Chris, good morning. You slipping down, Chris. You slipping down a few notches now. Joanne, good morning. Good morning there, Joanne L. Glad to have you here. Bamanola, good morning. I like that name. Uh, Diana, Sue Chapman, good morning, sweetie. Sarah, Hataria, okay, go fast there. Karen, good morning. All right, while I'm thinking about it, before I get started, before I lose my voice, I have a special request this morning, popular demand. Well, myself. Michelle had a birthday. Some of you guys may have a birthday today. I don't know. Just let me know when you're having a birthday. Michelle had one this morning. I think she's like 21. Well, whatever. So anyway, for you, sweetie, and this is free. This is free. Don't cost you nothing. Just kick back and enjoy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michelle. Happy birthday to you. It's free, folks. That didn't cost nobody. It would cost Ronnie. Ronnie would have to pay. Maybe Will. They would have to pay. Rest of you guys, it's free. Good morning. That's fun. Uh, anyway, yeah. I was told today was her birthday, and we had a good weekend, a good Sunday. Yesterday was our Sunday dinner at Kim's, and yeah, I had that three-wheel bicycle. It's electric. It's got pedals. You can pedal also if you want to. Stop, boys! Y'all leave them alone. You can also pedal. She says, and I got that new scooter. Y'all may have saw it this morning. I love that thing. I truly do. And she says, why don't you ride your scooter and I'll ride that three-wheel bike to Kim's. I said, weather's great, let's do it. So I got it out for her, and she is a little bit awkward getting on there at first because the seat's up a little bit higher. That's the lowest the seat to go, I think. But she finally got up on it, and then she started to do the pedaling. It kind of, she said, oh, I don't know about that pedal. I said, don't use the pedals, baby. I put pegs up there. You know some kids, these pegs? Yeah, I put pegs on the front. I don't like them pedals either. I put my feet up on the pegs and take off. So she put her feet up there, and away she went, and I followed her on my little scooter, and we went and had lunch. It was fun. Uh, uh, okay, yeah, everybody, share a site. Somebody said I'd blocked you. I did not block you, sweet girl. I see you on here this morning. Good. Something got worked out maybe somewhere, but I didn't block nobody. I haven't blocked nobody. Only one person way back. I don't even remember the name. Talked about my family. They're not perfect. They're not like me. You know, they strive to be like me. No, but that's the only time ever. You know, only time ever. We all stand a little talking about because none of us are perfect. We're just not perfect. I may look perfect. I don't feel perfect either. Kim's food looks so good. I'm not a big crawfish, whatever they call that stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I like gumbo. I like chicken gumbo better than I do shrimp for some reason, but I just do. But etouffee, is that what you call it? Some kind of etouffee? You got a friend French or ask Ronnie. Ronnie will tell you. They got these weird names. Good people, but weird names. But anyway, yeah, really. I worked with a lady that's from Louisiana, and she was always, every time it had some kind of little social type thing at school, she'd always bring one of those Louisiana dishes. They're always good. Never could understand what the names were. Didn't know what was in them either, but they were always good. Uh, but anyway, yeah, it was good. I didn't think I would care for it. I put a little bit of rice just to put it on top of, and had it. And it was good. It really was. And I had some corn, I think, went with it. But I didn't make a glutton out of myself. I have lost officially uh, 15 pounds. Some days it varies. It'll ease back to 14, and some days up to 16. But after a Sunday dinner this morning, I was 15 pounds. And I haven't suffered, surprisingly. I thought I would, but I haven't. And yeah, thank you there, Alexis. Hit that like button. Share with somebody. Hello, Steve, Jeff. I see you guys. Dana, you, yeah, thank you for being with us, Michelle. She's thanking everybody for her birthday wishes. Thank you for being with us. Blame it on Karen, sweetie. That's all I can say. Blame it on her. Anyway, it's. I have a birthday this week. Now, I ain't trying to say anything about that. I'm just saying I have a birthday on the 1st. I'll be 39 again, and holding it. I'll be 79, yes. I know, y'all say a body of a 30-year-old gets around like a 20-year-old. Those years have passed, guys. But I do enjoy life itself. I do. I enjoy life. We only get one, and it's sad to see it cut short on anybody. It truly is sad. I get angry sometimes when I see a life is taken, in a stupid way or in a criminal type way, by someone, and then they get off almost, with maybe a few years. And I think they lost a few years of life, and someone has lost their life forever, at least here on this earth, forever. I get upset about stuff like that. Anyway, let's just don't get on me this morning. I'll get on my quirks. Yeah, okay, Roddy, go ahead. Roddy gonna talk about me. I mean, that's, he was nice yesterday, and I don't know what was going on. I felt uneasy because he was nice to me. Cause normally he's telling me and Sweet Jimmy things like, y'all can just kiss. That's the kind of language he uses. He's horrible man. And it's only because we're trying to help him. We try to say things to be helpful. And he says bad things to us. But yesterday he was sweet. I said, no, I can't go to bed with you being sweet to me, right? You got to be nice. You got to be mean to me. Go ahead, right before I go to bed. Nope, I ain't going to do it. Nope. Okay, fine. Anyway, I think he finally called me a hoe. But he spelled it right this time. So I had to correct him last time. How he spelled it. It's a 3-letter word, but he couldn't spell it very good. I'll get it now. It's been a good weekend. We enjoyed everything. The weather's been good. I think Ben's coming today to work with G, not with me this morning. I've got some things I've got lining up for him for a couple of days, but he's going to help her do some stuff. I think he's going to paint the fence behind the house there. She got something out of the little well house. She wants to repaint it, the little wishing well. I don't know if Seamus is going to enjoy that, being out there with a paintbrush or not. He likes it like it is. That's where he takes his naps. Good morning, Mary Coker and Sharon Sight. Good morning, Janet. Vera, good morning. Steve wants to get his garden in this week. I bet he does too. He's a master gardener, folks. I'm serious. And when he gets his mind set to doing something in that garden, it gets done. Now, the only thing holding him back is weather. That's the only thing he don't have control on. My little old garden, my cucumbers, I think are coloring up pretty good. They kind of look like they're trying to make a comeback. I think it's because I put that barnyard fertilizer down around them roots, and I think they're fixed to take hold. I did put a calcium tablet down beside their roots also this weekend. That was supposed to prevent this bloom rot or whatever they call it, and I'm hoping that takes effect. There's a few tomato plants out there. That was on the tomato plants. A few tomato plants still look a little peaked. I don't think they've got a good hope yet on that soil, but I think they will, and they'll pick back up. Anyway, little gardens for what I've done. I'm still not impressed with my onions. I just not impressed with a little like little hair sticking up out there, little green hair. I'm guessing they'll do okay. We'll just wait and see if it's a failure, then I've learned something. I've learned something about it. But if not, hey, here we go. Uh, Stephanie's garden is awesome. Cuz come by yesterday, and Cuz does a good garden also. Kind of like the one I used to do. And I always had a bumper crop out here, and I miss it. I do miss going out here and working it, but this is going to be a lot easier on me. I know that. But Cuz has a good crop. But he come by here and he said, "Oh, Steph's got a beautiful garden." I said, "Yeah, she puts a lot of time in her garden." Uh, when Buddy's there, her and Buddy are both out there, and when it's just her, you go by there almost any time during the day. If she doesn't have something else going on, she's out in that garden, and she stays up with it. I can't wait. She starts filling that little roadside stand up. I'll be down there visiting almost every day. I have to go get the mail anyway. I might as well stop and see what she got. Maybe take a few. I ain't gonna take all of it. Well, it depends. Good morning, Ricardo. You there? Ricardo, yeah, I think Ricardo's off on Mondays, I think. I think it's what they told me. So he could visit with us. And on the rest of the week, he's at work. He has to go to the restroom. He has to tell him it's his time to go to the restroom, and he got to go. And they say, "Oh, Ricardo sure is regular." He's regular. uh, okay, let's see. Trying to catch up on what you guys are saying here. Good morning, Trish from the UK. Good morning, sweetie. Uh, Good morning, Marie. Dawn. I'm trying to read these names as they come by. Mans, good morning. You're off sick. Mans will be here with us all morning then if she's sick. She won't be going to work. Normally she goes to work about halfway through this thing on Mondays. Well, I guess on every day she works all week. Friends that something together steady. Well, we are. We're here together. Yeah, get well, sweetie. Mans has been real faithful with me. She's always here sending me this good advice that I sometimes take and sometimes don't. That's the way I am. She tells me things all the time that I should do. I don't know, baby. I think about it. Think about it. 15 Celsius somewhere today. I don't know what that is here. I taking that fever when I was having that fever, and that thermometer I found had Celsius on it. I finally found one with Fahrenheit, finally. But I'd have to look at it, then I'd have to go to Google, see what it was. Yeah. And like Kim said, you probably could change it. She throws all the paperwork away when she buys stuff. Yeah, I know. Then we got to figure stuff out. I didn't go out to my garden this morning. I was running a little bit late. Coda Bear come at 5, wide awake. No nap after that. I just kind of got sidetracked, drinking coffee and stuff. And next thing I know, and it's time to make my breakfast, I had 2 poached eggs. They're not bad. They're not bad. I had some sausage, about a half a glass of milk, and actually my vitamins. And then I had a sourdough biscuit, homemade, right here. And it actually was a pretty good biscuit. Uh, I could probably perfect it a little bit better. When I do, I'll video it. I'll video it. But you use your discard, the recipe I got, so you can keep your starter going. Just when you get ready to do a discard, you can bake with it. Some biscuits and pancakes, they said. I don't know what else you can bake with it. Maybe your regular bread, not. I don't know. So I used that discard and I made me some sourdough biscuits. And they're good. Someone is going to be in the 60s there. It's going to be in the 80s here. Our weather is really good. Nights are not bad either. They cool down, in the 60s, I think, at night. It's pretty nice. William is asking something I said. I don't know what the question was, Will. If Will's here, it's gonna be a problem here in a minute. He's gonna start. He's gonna start. 'Cause once he gets started, Ronnie will get started, and then it's out of hand. It's out of hand. Probably talking about my breakfast. They probably talking about it. Okay, somebody's breakfast cream and coke. Ice cream and coke or something. That ain't bad. That wouldn't be a bad breakfast. It's funny what some things people eat for breakfast, ain't it? It truly is. I've heard of people eating a pickle sandwich for breakfast. I love pickles, but I don't want no pickle sandwich early in the morning. There's time for that. Jen was at lunch yesterday. Let's talk about her and Ben went somewhere on one of their little road trips. And maybe Kim too, I forget now. Anyway, they had this etouffee stuff for breakfast. No. She said, yeah, I had no grits. No. That don't sound good to me at all. Yeah, I'd rather had a hamburger for breakfast than I would etouffee. Good morning from sunny Michigan. Good morning to you too, sweetie. Everybody has their own. Turn that up here. Everybody has their own. Getting comfortable. Just kind of kicking back here. I've done Oh, you done that before? Cheeseburger for breakfast? Yeah, I could do that. I could eat a hamburger for breakfast. Yeah. Chips or whatever. I could do that. Spaghetti and a salad, leftovers for breakfast. Yeah, you could do that if you add the taste for it. I'm gonna move this over here closer to me so I can read better. I want to relax. Yeah, a lot of folks finish those leftovers. And some folks don't save leftovers, and I think leftovers sometimes taste better the next day. Cold fried chicken. I can eat cold fried chicken. I can eat cold fried catfish. I'd rather have it hot and fresh, but I can eat it the next day. Only coffee for Penny. Only coffee. Well, I'm that way a lot of times too, Penny. I don't have time for the breakfast. I have to get out and get going and do something, places to go, and I may eat a late breakfast. I just grab my coffee and go. Dan and Lou don't hardly ever keep leftovers. If they got a lot of stuff left over, Lou either take it to work with her and share it with our folks at work, or they'll give it to anybody leaving there and say, "Hey guys, y'all will take these leftovers. We're not gonna eat them." But yeah, heck yeah, something I want. Make me a bowl. I'll take it. I don't like cold pizza. There's something about someone says that cold pizza is good. I don't never like cold pizza. He was trying to tell me about something conversion of Celsius to Fahrenheit, and I missed it. Uh, Sometimes these messages come by so fast I can't catch them. Good morning, Deborah. How are you doing, sweetie? Christine, Penny. Breakfast for brunch? Yeah, that's a good deal. Uh, I don't know what we say. I know whatever he's saying, whatever he's saying is probably uh, sarcastic. Kim and I, the day I was going to the doctor, she was talking about these police now have all these computers and stuff in their front seats with them. She said, I don't see how they could ever, in an emergency, get their gun out. I said, well, you got to be like Will, my friend Will, over in Georgia. He stands in front of the mirror and quick draw. He's ready. If he has to stop somebody, he's ready. He's been quick drawing. I didn't say in the whitey tighties. I didn't say that. I just said quick drawing. Will is, he's a retired guy, state trooper, and he's running an investigation on some issues that Ronnie has. And he sent me his report, I think it's Saturday morning, and it made a lot of sense. And he got a good report. I don't think there was going to be any charges filed on that rooster that attacked Ronnie because I think it was self-defense. So I think that investigation panned out okay in Ronnie's favor because that rooster probably could have had Ronnie put in jail for messing around out there in the hen house. uh, Bacon and eggs, yes, that's what Lex likes. Lex likes the bacon and biscuits, and sometimes the eggs. I love that breakfast too. That'd be the perfect breakfast. Kitty and Cuz and I went down to Cracker Barrel a while back for breakfast, and I had two hard. I like my eggs fried hard. I don't want to running stuff like Ronnie. Ronnie eats his raw. I want mine fried hard. I told the lady what I wanted, and a big old slice of ham, and a couple of biscuits. Well, Kitty had the same thing, plus a big old stack of pancakes. Because and I just kind of looked at each other. Well, Kenny wasn't paying, so he didn't care. He just ate all he wanted. Because you looked at him, we have to wash dishes. Get out of this place. uh, Pancakes are good. I like pancakes. I don't really necessarily want my pancakes and my eggs and all that stuff on the same platter. You know. Uh, Sunny side up? No, not me. Uh, Garlic and pickle sandwich. And peanut butter or something like that. Oh, Lord. Uh, French toast is fine. Uh, yeah, it's funny how everybody has their own thing they like, And what don't sound good to me may sound good to someone else, and vice versa. Lisa has lost 72 pounds, 72 pounds. How do you do it, sweetie? Uh, Over easy. I don't understand this over easy stuff, guys, because they're not even hardly cooked. They just bust them open the frying pan, flip them over, and they're done. That ain't done. That ain't done. Uh, but yeah, the same way with that old loaded breakfast that Jack in the Box has that I made down at the camp that morning. Uh, it's for a sandwich, and it's about the best sandwich I think you can get. It's got that, whether it be a bun or toast. Then you got that slice of ham on it, slice of cheese on it. Your option on the cheese. You got that hard fried egg on there. It's a good sandwich. And then you put some slices of bacon in there too. And then slice of sausage in there. It's just it's about that thick, but it's good. It's got a little of everything in it. I love them. And anytime I go to Jack in the Box, I used to get the breakfast jacks. I got Heidi. I always get Heidi breakfast jacks. They get these boys here, Heidi, breakfast jacks. And back in the day, not too many years ago, breakfast jacks was like 97 cents a piece. Now they're like $2 and something, $2 and something a piece. Some mornings I get off my bus and I drive by Jack in the Box, especially when it's going to have a meeting, transportation meeting, and I'd buy 10 breakfast jacks and take them into the shop for the mechanics. And we'd all sit there and have a cup of coffee before the meetings. And I'd give them all a breakfast jack. Didn't charge them. But now and then I'd get a little favor on my bus done. Yeah, would you check on this, check on that? No, I had a lot of fun with them guys. They were a bunch of good guys. And some of them are still there. Most of them have moved on. A couple of them have passed away, but they good bunch of guys. Red eye gravy. I've made gravy a couple of times. I'm not really good at it. G can make gravy, but I know how to make it. It don't always come out like I want it to. I don't have enough of this or enough of that. You know what I'm saying? We get out here one day and practice some gravy, maybe. Just practice a little bit of gravy till we get it down right, like I'm doing them sourdough biscuits. I want to get my ratio of that sourdough and that flour just right. And I made it with the whole wheat flour, so it makes them a little bit more, not as fluffy and light, I guess you might say, a little bit more solid, biscuits, but they taste good. You can taste the sourdough in them. I guess that's the main thing. If you don't taste that, you may not have enough. Someone's telling me that sourdough bread you buy in the store is just flavoring. I don't know. Someone's asking, what is red eye gravy? Somebody has put it out there. You done brought it up. You got to tell them how it is. There's coffee in it. That's kind of like that old cowboy gravy, I guess you'd call it. Out there on the range, they mixed everything with everything in it. Yeah, coffee. Made with coffee. I guess it's got all the other ingredients too. It's just got coffee in there. Ham drippings, water, and coffee. Yeah, ask Dan. Look at that sign behind me back there. Dan knows about biscuits. He learned them from his dad here. Dan come over here and man. My dad used to say, and I'm gonna clean it up. Didn't know coon potty from from beans. Dad comes over. He don't know coon potty from beans. He said, Dad, how do you make your biscuits? He didn't know nothing. I told him. I give him a little simple recipe because you got to be simple with Dan. You got to be simple. I give him a simple recipe, and he goes home and he does pretty good with it. And then one day he said, "But they still don't taste like yours." So he's whining. He's starting to whine. I said, "Well, all right. Put a little bacon grease in the bottom of your pan and a little bit on top of your biscuits." He went back and he perfected them. They're perfect biscuits now. And he'll tell everybody, it's my recipe. Well, no, it's Dad's recipe. It's his dad's recipe. And my recipe comes from my dad, although I don't have all the ingredients my dad had. My dad made the best biscuits in the world. I don't know what all was in them. His secret, I guess. And I never learned it. It has something to do with that stuff in that jar. I know that it looked nasty, but it has something to do with that. He put some of that in his mix every time. And I'm sure it was like a starter. It's just not sure what all he put in his starter. I know it's flour and milk, I think. Flour and milk. I've seen him add flour and milk to it. And whether was it buttermilk or something, I have no idea. Could have been, I don't know. Uh, Janet's, I think she said her dad he's 91, makes the best gravy. I bet so. Them old timers, here I'm talking about old timers. Yeah, they they can make that stuff. And my dad grew up uh, one of 5, 6 kids, and he was the oldest, and he helped his mom do a lot of stuff there because he was the oldest, cooking for the kids, and he learned to cook at a young age, watching her stuff and helping her do stuff. And then he went off to work and sent money each paycheck to help mom with the other kids. And but he developed this love for cooking. And wherever he went, he cooked. He went to work in the refinery down there, and they built this big new distillery department, and it had like a a kitchenette. What are you gonna call it? Like a little kitchen area in it, and a place for the men to come in off their shifts and eat. He ended up cooking meals for those guys. They would tell him what they wanted. He also did his job. He was a supervisor, so he still did his job. But he had the spare time to go in that kitchen and cook. And come lunchtime, they had cooked meals. Probably the only place in that refinery had cooked meals. My dad and I cooked, but they cooked. There's 35 years he cooked, and he cooked most of our meals at home. My mom could cook. We'd rather eat Dad's cooking. Yeah, I'd rather eat Dad's cooking. Yeah, I'm supposed to be going up to Ronnie's on Saturday, and I'm gonna probably start drinking. I'm not a drinker, but I'm gonna probably start drinking on Wednesday or Thursday, so I'll be prepared. I don't think coffee's gonna be strong enough, but no, we're taking those 2 goats up there, Dan and I. Dan's picking up a calf, and I'm on video best I can. I don't edit, and that's a problem because Ronnie, he's gonna get out of hand. I can tell it's gonna be out of hand. And you may just see what I see on the camera, and I just have to forgive me and really forgive him, because that's the way he is. I have so much fun. I call up there, and his wife's kind of getting on to him, and rightfully so. She should, but she's so sweet to him too. I don't understand that. Call up there, and she's phone turns on, and I see him. She said her hugging him, and he's sitting there. He's all pouting, and I said, "Hey, bud, what's going on?" Well, she's in here just trying to love me and tell me she loves me and stuff. Well, what it was, he had lost his Cheetos, and Ronnie goes without Cheetos. He gets in a panic, and he run out of Cheetos, and she's trying to console him. He sends her to town, and she buys 2 big family-sized bags of Cheetos. That's sad. That's sad. I love okra tomatoes. I do too, Vera. I love okra and tomatoes. I sure do. And we make that, well, we make a lot of things with okra and tomatoes, but I know when we make that gumbo, there's okra and tomatoes in it. Hi, Brenda Little. Hi, hey, Claire. There's a Claire. I'm so glad to see Sharon Sipes' name on here, because everybody kept telling me last time she got blocked. I said, I didn't block nobody. And sometimes you guys come on there, you saying hi or whatever. It's going by. I don't get to see your name. So if you're telling me hi or whatever, and I don't recognize it or don't see it, don't get upset. It's just I can't see all of them. Good morning, Sarah. Connie. Connie. Fried and grilled okra. I like fried okra. Yeah. Uh, I can eat some of that boiled okra. It's kind of slimy, you know. That's the bad thing about it. I love pickled okra. Ooh, I love pickled okra. Uh, there's a North Alabama. Good morning. Is it Candy or yeah, Candy? I think North Alabama. Let's get me some more glasses. I think. Surely my eyes are not bad. Hi, Sherry. Uh, okay, Tammy's here. She's just watching on her TV. That's a good deal. It's a lot better. I can see better on TV too. Yeah, boiled okra's kind of, you know, to me, some folks love it, and I can eat it. It's just not my favorite. If I'm at a buffet, I'm probably not going to take it, you know. Uh, but if someone brought me a plate, it was on there, I'd eat it, and it wouldn't make me sick. It just wouldn't be what I'd really care for. Uh, yeah, I'm the bike rider. I love that bike. That old bike's nice. And it's got the old big fat tires. And man, you can hit. You don't even know it when you hit a bump. Now, I rode down the back. Now I want to get that basket that goes on. They got a basket, but I'm gonna see if I can't get a basket for Woody. Woody can't keep up. Buster runs ahead of me. Just he got the old big smile like Heidi would have when he's running, a little smiling, you know, and he'll stop and wait for me, and he'll roll around the grass, jump up, and run some more. He had the biggest blast me riding that thing down in the woods, and get a basket so little old Woody can keep up. He'd ride with me. Good morning, Shirley. Uh, Lisa's got to go to work. Lisa, have a great day, sweetie. Enjoy it. Going to work. Who can enjoy going to work? I couldn't wait till I retired. Whew. Boy, I want to retire so bad and come home. And I don't want to work a few miles away. But I love getting up. This is my retirement dream. It's just getting up in the mornings, having coffee. Now, I never dreamed I'd be talking to all you folks. You know, that come along later, but it's my dream is, and I think Will has the same kind of thoughts too. Getting up, getting his coffee, going out with his cows and stuff. You know, he's told me that before, and I did the same thing. And I do it more in the evenings. Uh, Ride down where the cows are at and Ivy and all of you, and just park down there and sit there with them, you know. And or if they laying up, just park up beside where they're laying and just sit there, you know. And sometimes they harass me, want to love and all that kind of stuff, and shove around on me and all that. But still, it's a relaxing time, you know. And I know Will feels the same way. He goes out in his pasture with his cows, and it's something he looked forward to, you know. And I worked with a guy, drove a long ways to work. His name is Mr. Johnson, Ray. And he drove a long ways to work, for over an hour, like an hour and a half, because he wanted to live on his farm. His farm was like hour and a half away. And he would drive every morning to school and all the way back home in the evenings. And the first thing he did, he got home in the evening, is drive out this pasture where his cows were and just park out there and sit with them. That was his downtime, his relaxed time, you know. Rain or shine, cold or hot, it didn't matter. That's what he did every day. He said it every day. He didn't stop at the house, just drove right on by through the driveway onto the back, see his cows. And yeah, that's where us guys are, yeah. And if you got, it don't have to be cows, it could be goats, it could be dogs. You can go out and hang out with your dogs and stuff, you know. Take your dogs for a walk. That stuff it's relaxing. And you ladies probably do the same thing, you know. G's dream of retirement, I guess, is taking care of them little girls. She loves them little girls in there with her, you know. And then now and then her and Kim, Levi take a little road trip to kind of relax and have some good time off themselves. And I always support that. And I don't care to go. I don't want to go get off with two women and Levi. Lord, Going somewhere, going to town on it, bad enough. Uh, Carla Kay likes to sit on her back porch. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I do too. I do too. I like to sit. Y'all know that. I like to sit. Wherever I go, I like to sit. And I go out in the back pasture and sit. I go out there by my garden and sit. Up where my old shop and sit. Right here in the kitchen to sit. Right here on this pavilion and sit. And I enjoy it. You know, just enjoy it. Sitting here right now watching Roman roll around here in the dirt, watching Buster and Woody play. You know, that stuff like that. It's enjoyment. Uh oh, Steve done lost his cigar pack to his cat. He had a little cat named Tiger. I named that little cat, little yellow tomcat, and they give him a hard time, him and Sue. And now they got him another one. I guess they thinking it's going to make things better. It's probably going to be twice as bad now. Twice as bad. Two cats compared to one. They got pretty cats. I think we got 10, I think. We got one old cat. I don't look. Some mornings I come out. Old mama cat. I don't know if she's still going to be with us or not, but I don't want to. She gets around good. She's just old. She's just old, you know. And if they're not sick, I don't see why I'd want to take her somewhere and have her put to sleep just because she's old. They say, PawPaw old. Let's just take him down there and put to sleep, you know. But I sometimes wonder if I come out in the morning, she ain't gonna be curled up or asleep or done passed in the night, you know. And if that's the way it went, that'd be so smooth and so easy for her, you know, because she's just old. 12 inside cats. We have 10, but only like 3, and sometimes maybe 4 come in and spend the night. They're usually only on bad weather. Now, Roman will come in almost every night and spend the night and sleep on G's bed or on my bed, one or the other. And sometimes Seamus will come in and spend the night. In bad weather, he will, and so will Mick. But usually it's just that one, and sometimes maybe up to 3. Somebody's telling Vera way to go. I don't know what she's doing. What you doing, Vera? Tell me what you doing here, so I'll know. Somebody says it's awesome, Vera. Come on, let's hear it. Oh, losing weight. Okay, well, me too, sweetie. Awesome. It's hard. It's hard to lose weight, guys. It hadn't been so bad so far, but only 15 pounds on me. But I don't know. Someone said, well, you can lose weight, men especially, to a certain point, but then there's going to be that little threshold it's hard to get past. I may have reached it. I don't know. I don't know. But so far, it's been okay. Weight comes on easy, but it don't go away easy, guys. Anybody that knows anything about Sarah says it's hard for her to gain weight. Well, I wish I could help you. I can help you with that. Take some of mine. But no, it is. Some people have hard problems to gain weight. I've known folks, worked with people over the years that did everything they could to gain weight, you know, and be real, what they could consider skinny or whatever. But, you know, it is what it is. But once you gain it, it's hard to lose it, you know. Persian cats are really pretty. Some of them have that little like a pug face, you know. Really pretty cats. From Rome, Georgia. Good morning to you too. I've been banned from Georgia. I'd come see you, but I've been banned. Will said I can't come in Georgia. He got all his old buddies looking for me. If they see a Texas license plate, they gonna stop them. They gonna stop us. Yeah, they got yeah. Siamese. We have Roman and we have Macy. They're not full blood. They're cross. Their mom was no, their daddy was a Siamese, big, beautiful cat, and he was kind of a neighborhood cat. He just kind of traveled around visiting the girls. You know what I'm saying? You know what kind of tomcats do. They come up here and visit now and then, and we'd end up with some kittens. And I saved Roman to keep for ourselves, and I saved little Mason. And but they have been actually different acting cats than all of our other cats we got. I mean, it's hard to explain that, but uh, they gentled down. Like, she would hide her babies. This mama cat would hide her babies, and you wouldn't find them when they was doggone up and out of the nest, you might say, following her around. And then it was wild, this little March hares. And I remember catching Roman. He never tried to bite me. I put him in a little crate, fed him, and I reached in there and pet him. And he became just the biggest old baby in the world. And little Macy was the same way. But her other one, little siblings with them, I think they'd eat you alive if you put your hands on one of them. But it's something about the Siamese just seemed like they just, and I guess the others probably was part Siamese. They shouldn't show it, but they were different. They were different cats. Unless they could have different daddies, same litter. I'm told they can. I don't know. Dogs can. I'm told the same thing. They can have different daddies out of the same litter. So I miss. Someone asked me, do I miss Gunner? I do miss Gunner. Gunner was the old mainstay here. He just ever look up, you see that old red hound walking across the yard. Never got in a hurry for nothing. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he'd come visit. You could go to rendezvous. He'd come up, lay up on the porch with us. He never bothered about Heidi loved old Gunner. They'd get out there every morning, and she'd run out to see him, and he'd run over to see her. But yeah, uh, something like that you miss when they're gone. You look around, they're gone, and it's like I miss Heidi every day. Can't do anything without thinking about her. Yeah, old Gunner, he was a character. Very good. He's a good coon dog too. Jake, I hadn't hunted him in a long time, but he was a coon dog. That dog could hunt. Uh, Ronnie said somebody got dumped. We probably did, Ronnie. I probably got dumped right along with you because you pulled me down. You pulled me down. uh, yeah, that's what I want to think too, Lisa. They're up there hanging out. Uh, he was pretty. Steve's got a beautiful hound. He's black and tan. Oh, Hank, beautiful dog. And that's the hound. I've had several different kind of hounds, but always that was my favorite, black and tans. And I don't know, it's just the way I was with black and tan hounds. Bear's getting married. Wait, stop. Somebody said, is Bear getting married? Or did they say, is she or did she? Or is she? I didn't get the kid. You got the sunmise now. Well, whoever it is going to get a prize. Bear's going to make she is getting married. She's going to make a very nice wife. Very, very good. You'll be a lucky man. Yeah, Ronnie. She ain't gonna know who we are after that. Somebody say, PawPaw, who? Will, who? Ronnie, who? Yeah, we're history, boys. We're history. I've been dumped before, so it ain't nothing new to me. You guys probably never been dumped. Well, Ronnie ain't never been found. Yeah, congratulations very seriously. I'm happy for you. I really am. Uh, oh, Ronnie be trying to take credit for that. Yeah, I hooked her up. Well, he didn't. He didn't. Ain't nobody gonna hook up anybody Ronnie knows. No. Uh, yeah, we're all happy for you, sweetie. We're happy for you. Yeah, yes, bring him on here one day. There, let us chat with him. He'll never be the same. He'll never be the same. Ben's gonna work for G today, and listen, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do today. I don't know if I got to make a video of it or not. I know y'all get tired of videos of stuff you know, showing you. But Chick Cozy has sent me another one of those little chicken doors, and I've got to make a video at some point this week and get it posted. Uh, and then I have another generator I'm gonna post eventually. yeah, another one. Those things have got to be the most handy things in the world, though. They're handy. Uh, put one out there in my camper. Do I have plans for my birthday? No, not really. Uh, I don't plan that. It's just another day. It's another year older. You know, that's at my age, you don't want to count them. No, no. Time flies. The older you get, some of you may know this. The older you get, the faster time flies. You know, and I remember looking back at people my age, and I thought, oh, them old timers, them old folks. You know, and now I'm there. You know. Some of you are close to my age. Some of you are maybe a little older, and I know a lot of you younger. But the older you get, the faster time goes, and the slower I get. Yeah, the slower I get. But birthdays, to me, are not that special. Uh, I guess, well, it's special because good Lord allowed me another year. But especially in that way, another year to watch my kids and my grandkids, my great grandkids, to do things and to grow up and stuff. And they grow so fast. Some little kids grow so fast. It seemed like yesterday Coda Bear still had that little helmet on her head, a little tiny thing, a little helmet on her little head. And now look at her, pain in the butt. Yeah, come in my house this morning, 5 o'clock, wide awake, wanting to talk. Go to sleep, kid. Oh yeah, but it's I've been blessed these 79 years. I've been blessed. I had awesome grandparents that I knew. Some had passed before, but the ones I knew, hung out with them a lot. Heard a lot of stories and stuff from them, how they lived and stuff. Awesome parents, good Christian people, all of them, grandparents and parents. Taught us right. That don't mean we always did right, you know. I was no different probably any of the other boys, maybe girls too, in the neighborhood. You get out of sight of home, you kind of do what you want to do, I guess. But still, you knew right from wrong, and that probably made it worse because you knew right from wrong. But no, somebody's gonna be. I didn't see the number on May the something. Sometimes 64 November. Awesome. Oh, you're young chick. Yeah. Happy Monday to you too. 77. That's fine, sweetie. 69 May the 5th. Okay, I got you, Deborah. Be 68 tomorrow, but I won't be on here tomorrow. But I'm gonna tell you right now, happy birthday. I'll sing you a song right now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday to you. Uh, no, I was blessed to grow up on this place. I've lived on this place my entire life. You know, I was gone for 4 years to Marines, and I worked a year in California. The other was right here, you know. And sorry about that, sweetie. Husband passed on May the 1st. Uh, never want to go nowhere else. Don't care to go anywhere now. Yeah. Yeah, don't care to go anywhere now. All this bunch likes to go, and I don't hold them back. I don't hold G back. She wants to go. I'm for it. You know, let her go. I got these boys here. Before that, I had Heidi. We'll be okay. And I got you folks. I got y'all every day. You know. Mans was a wild child. Well, Mans, I think all of us may have had a wild streak. Yeah. Big 70, May the 19th. That was my brother's birthday, May the 19th. My mom suffered with her birthday. My mom's birthday was December the 26th. So, and they grew up poor anyway. So, but you're hardly going to get a birthday present on the 26th when you got maybe a Christmas present on the 25th. You know, you had to kind of combine them because the folks didn't have a lot of money anyway. They farmed for a living. Sarah turned 37. Oh, but he was a teenager. I remember when I was 37. Yeah, I remember that. 30s are awesome. 30s are awesome. Them 40s are awesome. 50s are awesome. And then at some point, you go over that hill and you start down. Yeah. 23rd, her cousin. Just turned 47. That's perfect age. Perfect age. The only birthday I ever felt bad about, and I've told y'all this before, was when I turned 30. That's such a good age. But all my friends are still in their 20s, and I felt like I was an old man. Hell, he's 30 years old. How old are you? 30. I'm 30. I was a little depressed that day. I got over it. And none of them's bothered me since. And now I just thank God for everyone I get. And Christmas Day, your mom, okay, so is Celeste, her mom was on Christmas Day itself. See, she suffered too, I bet you. You'll have that birthday on Christmas Day because you can't have a birthday and Christmas at the same time. You got to take one or the other. Yeah, my mom had to just, if she got a Christmas gift, then that had to be her birthday gift too. Wasn't no money to go around. Anyway, my dad was in December also, but his was like the 29th, I believe, on December. So, Jennifer bummed out she turned 50. Well, 50's not bad. I don't have a problem with 50. Life began at 30. Well, yeah. It began a lot sooner than that for me. I was in the Marines at 18, and I thought it was over. I thought it was already over. But yeah, lots of stuff going on in this whole world as a young boy. All right, guys. Yeah, we're getting close to cut. We got to be cutting off here, guys. We're right at almost that hour, and I don't want to go over into somebody else's time. Don't say I'm handsome. Don't say my eyes are pretty, because Ronnie will get mad. Ronnie gets mad. I told him last night, a lady said my eyes are beautiful. And he was refraining He's trying to be nice to me yesterday, so he wouldn't say that. But I guarantee you, I'll hear it today. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for your compliments. Yeah, thank you for saying that. Thank y'all for being with me. Invite your friends around, guys, and just having a good time with each other, and getting our week started off together. I'll see you guys back on the live on Wednesday. And we got some big projects coming up. I'm not going to get into them today. Some of the biggest projects we've ever done in years. It'll make you wonder, don't it? I love you guys. Y'all take care. Okay? Bye-bye.